Trae Young from the G in Georgia Tech. Good! Oh my goodness! Wow. It goes through the net at 2.2. And Trae Young getting them all revved up here at McCamish, and Hawks fans everywhere.
Wow. Unbelievable shot there.
Grizzlies were looking for a foul, got no whistle. Young, he's a talent, and the Grizzlies going to take a timeout here. It's an 11-point game. Bembry, 5 seconds. Bembry, Conley gambles on a steal. Young, a sidestep three, good if it goes, and it does. That's what you did not want to see.
Murray Spellman checks in. Young again, putting on a show.
Yes, he is.
And he's flexing down there. Gotta be careful here. Young again sails inside and scores. He's beating him like a drum right now. He's got 25 points.
Dallas has only got one left in a possession ball game.
Young put it on spin. Got it to go in.
This is their third turnover already. They're fourth best in the NBA at taking care of the ball. And that's going to be a challenge for Markelle Fultz, having to deal with Trae Young. Young and the Hawks only 5 to shoot. Ooh, boy. He go between the legs of Embiid. It sure looked it from here, and he found Dedmon.
Was in the 2017 draft. Last year played overseas. Trae with a super move.
Man.
Andre and the Stinger will be joining you at halftime. Trae moves in on the big, gets around him, gets fouled and scores. 7 from 3. Trae Young switched against Olynyk. Kelly didn't bite on the fake, but couldn't stop the bounce pass to Spellman. And a foul on Josh Richardson. Trae being defended well, I would say, by Tyler Johnson. Into the lane, throws it up and in.
Not that well. I mean, you got to run more pick and rolls with Whiteside. If you don't, it's going to be tough.
Oh, look at Kevin Huerter leak out jam. Timeout Miami. Here come the Hawks.
You know, Whiteside doesn't have great hands. I mean, he had a nice little layup there, but
whoa! Whoa! Trae Young.
Tough shot there. That was way out.
Jones. Block. I think Trae got a piece of that one.
Well, he got it on the way up.
5 seconds, 4. Trae over midcourt. Winslow defending. Wade's trailing him 2. Young gets away from all of them and scores! He's Houdini! Oh my!
Oh, man!
How did that go in? Seconds 4. Nick's all over him. Young gets away! Camp.
Nice spin move back to his right hand. Cantor a little bit too late.
And the Hawks are outrunning him too. That rarely happens. Trae Young, whoa! Talk about distance.
The good-looking young player, and that's why he's in the starting lineup.
Trae Young with a rainbow. He hits it off the window and gets fouled. Tobias Harris. Clippers have missed so many shots at the rim in this first half. Trae Young was able to fend him off, and then he flexes for everybody.
Great job on the offensive board. And that's why they had this lead.
Trae looking to drive. Puts it in. A twisting, turning, driving lay-in. Lob. Collins.
Man, Johnson went upstairs to get that one. Very reluctant to take it, but he made it.
Trae from just inside half court puts it down. Collins on the handoff. Trae gives it back to him, and it's in for John Collins.
Jeremy Lamb a little bit late on the help.
High scoring first quarter. The two teams are in the bottom of the third in the league in scoring. Trae Young floats it up and in.
Well, Trae Young is starting to get his offensive game on track.
The 6 from the free throw line, trying to jumpstart his shooting.
Richardson is 10th in the league in making threes. He doesn't have any tonight. Oh my. Another deep 3 from Trae Young.
And he was instant offense. Kind of fun to watch.
Trae Young with a bomb and hits it. Trae Young, who has taken more 30-foot plus shots in the league than anybody.
All right, Hornets have a 3-point lead. Trae Young is fouled by Jeremy Lamb.
Wayne Dedman sending Clay away. Trae Young in transition and able to finish.
Forcing turnovers. Troy Brown's jumper is way short.
Yeah, he missed Otto streaking there. I thought if he had seen him earlier, he would have given him an alley-oop.
First points of the game for the rookie.
By one in the game's opening moments. Trae going in and drops it.
And at one time, a big wasn't there waiting on him. And the Hawks finally take.
Barnes 18, Doncic 18, your leading scorers in the game. Wow, what a spin move. Young, what a finish.
Dedman to Herter. 1 second left. Trae beats the buzzer and hits it. On the run, Trae Young with 11.
Under 4 to play. Trae Young, clear path to the basket. Layup is good. A 5-point lead. David Fizdale wants time.
Some tough little floater shots in the lane. Those are not easy finishes.
Young gets away. Count it, and a foul. Young comes right back at Moutier. And a chance for a 3-point play.
Against Blake Griffin, Trae Young against Luke Kennard. Young to the basket. Wild scoop and a score for Trae Young. He's more out on him. No shot there. Carter trying to check Blake Griffin. Cross-court bounce, swipe by Young. Trae Young to the basket, lays it up.
Trae Young launching and banks in a 3.
Back tap. Oh my.
Trae Young, an and one opportunity for the rookie. And then Rocco all alone. He missed a stuff earlier, and he misses from point-blank range on that one. Trae Young, his first 3-point attempt of the game.
Gets it back from Vince Carter. Trae against Osman. Off the window on the reverse. Coaches used to say stop at the foul line. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What happened to that, Nick? Trae puts it in.
It's gone because if you stop at the free throw line, you got 3 options.
Takes it down. Crosses to Trae Young, launches the long 3 and hits it. And it's a timeout from Miami. Full time in mid-November. Trae gets it back. Winslow on him, up top. Trae will launch it and hit it.
It rolls off the front of the iron. Here's Young getting to the rim, counted in a foul.
The shooting numbers are woeful for Brooklyn. Russell using the Davis screen, and the steal by Young. Carroll trying to keep up with him. Young accelerates for the bucket and the foul.
Hawk Hill, the ability to get to the bucket was one of his strengths.
Approaching the halfway point of the second. Young is fouled by Chandler. They're counting it.
Wow.
Guess he picked up his dribble, and he will go to the line after his first bucket of the game.
Point guard. He wants the contact, searches it out. Trae puts up the runner, his second field goal. Had his legs under him for that one. And it's 64-55 as Trae fires and hits. And that's a 3-pointer.
That's not a very good shot by Dennis. Kind of a lackadaisical shot there.
Trae Young will take the long one and nail it. Cats beat the Dogs tonight over in Athens, by the way. 104-102 Thunder.
You had to remind me of that?
I did, as a service to our viewers. Trae controlling at midcourt. Wow, the howitzer from midcourt.
Wearing their classic uniforms today. They're in Atlanta. Trae Young back for the Hawks. Banks it in, and a foul on Orlando.
Able to wrestle it away. Now Trae Young. Young back off the screen. What a pass.
Nice pass.
Dunks on his foul.
Trae Young with 25 and 5 assists. He has been murdered. Behind the back, he finds Carter. Straightaway 3 is good. And Atlanta is down 1 with 7:17 to go in the ballgame.
That's the threat of a pick and pop. Like Vince Carter doesn't have to dive into the painted area where there's defense.
Tobias Harris jump out on this screen. Montage.
Long 3 by Young. Bingo. And he'll pose brilliantly.
Trae Young, you got a lot of these young guys that like to shoot the 3. They're going to space the court on the pick and rolls.
Young, quick as a whip, drives inside the bucket and a foul. Side out, 14 on the shot. Trae Young on a step back three. Wow, that's a 2.
He does not need a lot of room, I tell you.
Young with a quick step back. Down it goes. And he'll get the 4-point opportunity. Young inside with reverse and the roll.
Still getting it done. Knocked away, saved inbounds. Good hustle play by Prince. Carter again, this time for Young, and his 3-ball that's good.
Kevin Herter plays it back. Trae in, drew the foul, and gets the basket. Short clock, a drive for Trae and a floater. He hits it, the foul. Into the paint. Checks his options, switched down on the big Ibaka. Step back, Ingram lost it. Trae picks it up, leads the break. Trae leaves it for Herter. Rebound Collins. Trae pulls up and nails a 3.
Just to feel comfortable.
Crowd standing. Trae spins it in, and a foul on LeBron James.
We got it!
Trae Young, a nice drive there. Takes the bump by LeBron off the glass and in.
I was going to do a pocket square, realized I have no idea how to put a pocket square properly in the pocket. Had some money out of my dresser, and I said, hey, I'm just going to put some money in there.
The USA team needs an answer. Oh, some defense.
There's the defense.
This is getting away
from the USA team right now.
As Trae Young. Just cherry pick OG. Cherry pick OG.
Wow. The kid has flair. Wow. So Trae Young has now dribbled between 2 guys' legs.
Left it up short. He was waiting for the contact and didn't concentrate on finishing the shot.
Trae with a 3-pointer.
You know, teams rely a lot on those 3-point shots.
How about that? Trae goes between his legs, then a wraparound bounce for the dunk. Bruce Brown guarding Trae. Brown has 5 fouls. Trae driving. Scoring. Atlanta goes up 122 to 118. Suns by 3.
What a shot.
Trae with the long bomb. Timeout Phoenix.
And I'll have to explain that later.
What, Clyde was trying to get him on the Rockets for next season?
No, he was trying to get him in the 3. Oh, what a 3!
Young's crazy 3. Austin Rivers all over him. Trae Young spreading the leg.
Behind the arc. Trae Young from the parking lot. There it is again. Young from, what do you think that was?
Yeah,
27
feet. 40 feet away. It's a very vibrant color, that's for sure.
Poked away, and here comes Atlanta on the break. Trae lobs it up, and Collins follows suit with a jam.
When I say he went upstairs on that one, man, great layoff there by Trae Young.
Tracks Karl Anthony Towns out to the 3-point line. Drives it and scores it. And has a look back at Karl Anthony. Dedmon and Young with outstanding saves. Trae going up, puts it in. Picked off on the screen, now recovers. Gets it back from Vince. Trae puts it on the deck. He'll put up the floater and hits it. Tie game at 118. Timeout Minnesota.
You see what they're doing to Trae Young. They're closing out on him. And they're doubling him coming off the screen.
Trae from midcourt. Wow! Hawks by 2 at the 5-minute mark. Trae off the window. Out of the air by Vince Carter.
When you're looking at the ref for help, that help is not going to come.
Trae to the basket. Tell you what, he is some kind of crafty. He can take that bump.
When you need to pull the ball out and run something.
Trae going up and hits it.
See, that's the problem that you call.
Trae with 7, 6. Trae's going to launch from deep. It looks like. Yep, there it comes. Got it! 2.2. Atlanta goes up 124, 121. Game winner. Check it out.
Well, you got to make him.
Lines up on Lopez to knock it back to Trae. Here come the Hawks. What a ball game. Trae for 3. Got fouled. A 4-point play opportunity. Alex Len, 7 seconds, 6. 5 seconds. Trae trying to win it. Now goes up. Lays it in with 1 second to go, and that ties the game. And just weaves his way through all those white shirts.
Wolves went over 2 minutes without scoring for that basket.
Trae Young, drive, scoop, score, and a foul on Chris Dunn. And Dedmon skies for the rebound.
You got to remember, Atlanta played in the same game. Oh, that's
Trae
way
Young, and he knocked that down.
He shot that from Rockford. He said something to Chris Dunn.
11-8 Spurs. Trae with the floater.
San Antonio not trapping off the screen, and Trae was able to turn the corner. You know, he had to really alter that shot to get it off.
Trae gets bumped, throws it in, count the basket. 2:15 left. Hawks down 5. Trae in the paint. Trae up and in, and a foul. How did he get it off? Valanciunas coming to Memphis. Trae intercepts the pass intended for Mike Conley.
Well, Valanciunas, instead of being the high post, they need to get him down around the basket.
Oh, Kevin! Hawks moving that basketball. 5 assists on 8 field goals to date. In and out, back in. Trae Young. Kept Memphis in it the first half. Trae driving, left hand, got it, and an and one. Dedmon rebounds. Lead pass, Collins, a jam from midcourt. Holy mackerel!
Just another great pass from half court.
Herter kicks it out Young. Knocks down a deep 3.
Wow, I'll tell you, that's something for a rookie.
Prince. Young. Well, he had a foot in the logo circle.
Young on the attack. Looks like it's gotten a little personal with Trae Young and DJ Augustine.
He has overcome injury this season, is a key man in this Rocket lineup. Off the glass, Trae Young. Let's see if they count it.
Oh, yeah, they definitely going to count that shot.
Royce O'Neal played at Baylor. He was a teammate of Torian's in college. Oh, what a move! Trae off the glass and good. He froze the entire interior defense of the Jazz. Move one more time from Trae Young.
You see the trap right there. And he kind of faked him out with the dribble.
Trae Young also, you know, these days you see a lot of guys take a lot of games out, but he has not taken one off and has completed all game long.
And off the turnover, Trae Young. 106-100. Trae trying to get it back for the Hawks. He rifles one into Collins. An equally impressive pass by Trae Young. Trae inside, staring at Gobert, dances around, gets back into the paint, throws up a quick one, and it drops in. And a foul on Utah. Shot clock at 7. Trae at mid-floor against T.J. McConnell. Got him in the blender and drills the 3. Vince to the streaking phase, kicks it back out to Trae. Fakes T.J. Drives it, floats it, hits it. Trae carries it over to the right side, working with Collins. Ennis switched out on Trae. And Trae gets the whistle. Count the basket. And a free throw to come. Herter looks. Plays it into Trae. 2 seconds, 1. Trae's floater. Good! With .1. And the Hawks are going to win this game.
And they deserve it.
What a play by Trae Young. The floater that he has perfected and getting all the love on the sideline.
Oh, man, he has put together a heck of a game.
got the size on Young. There, took a while, so what a block. Torian Prince coming over. Beautiful block by the 25-year-old. And Trae Young filling it up. Game in overtime right now in Charlotte as Trae Young will get there and he'll glass it home.
Were here 10 days ago. He's added another since.
Let me tell you something. He shot that with ease, like he's been shooting, like he's shot 100 threes all year. It was amazing.
Trae trailing on it. Hawks break it up. Young comes away with it. From Marietta.
Oh, you saw that coming all the way.
The nice rebound there in traffic.
Young mismatch here with a taller Tobias Harris. Taking him off the dribble.
And the focus on the execution to get a good look.
Oh, great pass.
Trae hits the three.
And see, that's a dagger there. But the ball moved around the horn.
Gets it back to the Rookie of the Year candidate with 5 on the shot clock. Trae launching, hitting. Trae Young with one of his patented bombs from near midcourt cuts it to 2. Lead with a 3, and Trae has that bounce in his step. Fakes the behind the back, drives in, puts it in, and a foul on Indiana. Trae Young gets him out of their seats one more time. Watch this. Fakes the behind the back, then goes through his legs, and drew the foul on Collison, his second. 1:13 to go. Trae into the paint. Trae's floater. Got it. And Atlanta goes back in front. To Collins. John will drive and bounce it. Trae trapped underneath. Moves to the corner. Floats it. Hits it. The Hawks go in front. Herter gets it in. Kevin looking. Lob to the basket. Poked away. Trae. It goes in. And the Hawks win it. Trae Young and a deflected ball. Picks it up. Flips it in. And Atlanta's got the victory. See for ourselves. Poked away by Lopez. Trae picks it up. Hanging in midair. Got it to his right hand. Beats the buzzer. And then after 2 bounces, 3, it falls in, and Atlanta wins it in overtime. The basket is good.
Took his time, negotiated, sized up Lynn, was not going to have his shot blocked and converted.
Trae Young to the basket. Floating gun off glass on the run. How about that?
It's incredible. I got a little bit more on Vince Carter in a moment, George.
4 out of 5 for 10, Greg.
He's impressive again.
2 out of 2 at that free throw line. But Parker escapes. And Jabari Parker jams. Parker with a rebound. Jabari Parker on the run. Send it outside for Trae Young. And he drains another from behind the long line.
Allows room for one-on-one play, which Trae Young is exploiting right now.
Young from way downtown. Still playing without Blake Griffin. The first 5 or 6 games anyway of the season. From way downtown, Trae Young buries it.
And shield the defense away from Derrick Rose, but I'm not so sure Rose even needed it.
Man, that was a great shot by Derrick. Young bumped outside and still triples. Penetrates, dishes in the corner to Tony Snell, missed the 3, rebound Herter to Trae Young. Young lobs it. Jammed by DeAndre Hunter, the rookie from Virginia. Derrick Rose against Bunbury. Andre screens. The pass to Andre gets away. Trae Young. Bunbury. Jam. Timeout, says Dwayne Casey.
Really the shots that they're being allowed to take by Atlanta, whose defense these last 5 minutes has been really, really good.
And Young with the hoop they needed.
Trae checks. Lobs. Collins! There it is. Boy, it took into the second game to get that first Trae Young to John Collins lob.
And on the outside tonight.
Augustine got caught in that screen. Trae made him pay. 19 for Trae.
And the Magic tonight are not shooting the ball well. Trae Young again. He's got the mid-range game.
Aaron Gordon's had a relatively quiet night tonight.
Yes, he has.
And turns it over.
There.
Trae got it off. I thought Isaac may have played through the fourth quarter. Trae. Oh, the Hawks needed that one. 4.5 to go. Augustine gets over the screen, but Trae goes right in and off the glass for 2. Trae recaptures the dribble. Free to shoot. Banks it in! A three-pointer for Trae Young! You are a cheat code! The Sixers are within 2. Trae with a great move. And a bucket! And the State Farm Arena crowd comes to life. This is the first of a back-to-back for the Hawks. We'll be in Miami tomorrow night to beat the Heat. Long bomb. Trae, good! He's got 9.
Tonight, able to keep his balance centered. Nice little finish there inside.
Young floating home 2.
44-41 Hawks. Oh, Alex Len's open it behind the D. That's how you beat the press. Trae working. Dishes and a lay-in for DeAndre Hunter. 12-12. Again, Trae. Jabbar says, where have you been all my life? Trae turns that corner. Little head fake. Nice dive. Again.
They really extended the defense out on Trae. But if the Hawks can score here, it might be a little bit too late.
He does it! He does it again! Trae Young from the corner. His first point. Bembry over the top. Trae's got a chance. Trae puts it up and in. And he's fouled. And that's why you put Trae back in the game with 6.2 seconds. I know he's thought about broadcasting, but maybe sales is in his future after basketball. There we go. Trae Young on the dunk to Bembry. Now the Hawks looking to work off the staggered screen. Trae driving in. Wrap around. Parker. Oh!
Hey, there's one. One deserves another.
Jabari Parker claims this rebound. Trae Young catch and shoot.
Sometimes that jump shot can go cold, so you got to keep working to get in the paint.
Trae Young got it.
He just shot that from about 1,000,000 miles away.
Feeling it. Left and out.
He was 2 steps inside a half court.
Parker with 6 on the clock. Young. Great pass inside once again.
Well, once he gets past the double team.
2.5 minutes to go. Nuggets down by 10. Through the legs of Barton. Young knocks it in. Nuggets trying to track this guy down in the lane.
See, everybody goes to him, and all the bigs are doing is just going in front of the rim.
7 of 10 from the field, so extremely efficient. Did not attempt a free throw the other night, as Rubio nearly able to pick the pocket, but feeds it inside to the former Sun, Alex Len. That was Trae Young's first field goal, that long 3.
He threw that between Rubio's legs.
Little nutmeg and 5 quick points. He struggled from the floor, shooting 25% from the field.
Nice little play there by Trae Young, and he dashes to the cup, counted and a foul.
70 first half points for the Clippers.
Deep 3 from the logo. Trae Young.
He's Jerome Robinson right there. You cannot get caught looking at screens. You have to depend on the defense behind you.
Wesley played at Marquette. Young. Nice pass. And the jam for Damian Jones.
Good setup. Good setup again by Trae Young.
Good for the people. Hawks need a basket. And Trae gives it to him. It's going to be a foul on Milwaukee. 6-5. Van Fleet right with him. Trae will put up the 3 and bury it.
Possession game.
Makes things very interesting. Trae coming up. Trae all the way. Trae drops it in. 114 to 110. 10 on the shot clock. Trae on the handoff. Long one from the sideline. Yes.
They're digging themselves a big hole with a 4-12 start.
Trae Young showing off the handle and then showing off the shot. Young
special.
Trae behind the back to Parker. What a pass.
Well, how he was able to turn the corner. Again, another tough shot.
Trae, quick flip, and another jam for Cam Reddish. Trae on the reverse, just that quick flip off the window.
Well, they had him trapped, or anyone in the league. I mean, that he had time to rotate the seams to get that shot off. There's Trae Young coming off again.
And he hits the three.
If you're not going to guard him or blitz out there on him, you can forget it.
Assuming that Brook Lopez would make that three, then he's tripped up, ends up on the deck. Chris Middleton a bit to get him back in shape, so he deserves some credit on a two-way with the Bucks. Inside, and Ilyasova on the backside called for the foul. Can't hit the three. Parker pass ahead, Trae Young.
What Malcolm Brogdon does so well. Now he's got the mismatch against Sabonis.
Who's guarding it quite well, as a matter of fact. That's a tough shot. Trae Young is just capable. That's a tough shot. Because of that, there are going to be nights you don't get shots. And you don't get as many shots for some period of time. But you cannot allow that to affect adversely anything else you do on the floor. Usually with your backup players, you're not as concerned about them at that foul point. Wow. He cleared space there. Point line. Yeah. They're going to set a screen. I'm looking at doubling him.
He's going to go to the basket and tie it. Trae Young has 41.
James Harden gets overplayed so much that he can just go back door and get a layup.
He knows where that back door is. Oh, how about Trae Young?
Deep.
Bruno Fernando has it.
Conley Stein had Trae Young on him and had no idea what to do.
Hawks looking for that first three, and Trae Young.
There is Pascal again, but taken away. Had the rebound, but then had his pocket picked. Warriors look like they figured out they can crash the boards. Just got to convert afterwards. Trae Young. You have to hug up on him.
Young. Oh, through his legs. Nice move. Now kicks it out, gets it back. Trae, deep three, good. Now 2 of 12 overall and 0 of 3 from 3. Trae, perfect. 17 for Trae, and keep. Cam inside the Trae. Chased out by Garrett Temple. Young goes back into the paint, floats it, hits it, and a foul. He ends his return to Atlanta with 23 points. Trae tries a long one and bangs it in.
Trae Young. That time he got the better of the 7-footer, Cody Zeller. A double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds for Alex Len. Trae Young.
Very streaky shooter. Lowry started to drive, stolen. Young surveys the floor. Whipped inside to Len and he dunks it. What a pass.
Well, we said
Trae Young.
He's got a big on him. Got to know where to send him. So we're talking to him.
Trae Young crosses him over, drives, shoots, and got it, and a foul.
Has registered 19 assists, 17 of those in the last 3 games. Nice pass. Trae tees up Alex Len. Trae with Sabonis on him. Here's Hunter. Rebound Jones. Trae for 3. Bottoms.
But nothing doing there.
Trae, nice move.
Holiday, you got to understand, young man, you got to bring him back to your help really quick.
Trae had Holiday in the hostage position and makes it pay.
But you know what? Sabonis, he is under the basket. Alex Len is at the three-point line. You got to come up and help him. You can't say Utah hadn't had any chances around the basket.
Trae buries a 3. His first of the night. Trae, look at the. He just put his foot down. Trae, bullseye.
Young has 11 points, Collins 15. Now Young has 14.
Osman inside. Collins rebounds. We've seen 4 lead changes. This is the game's first tie as Hunter runs the floor, hammers a dunk.
Got to get back.
Injury to Eric Bledsoe, their normal point guard, out with a broken leg. Trae, in and out, back in. Trae. Fires it to Collins, he guides it in.
Young throws it up. Collins throws it down. See how when Young gets downhill, his head's on the swivel. It's going to be a big challenge for Cantor on this possession. Hawks are back to the starting 5. Young looking for points, drills a 3. Gets the ball in the post against Young. 21-7, the Boston run now. Young manages to get the shot off and count it. Boston dominating in the paint. Young in the paint for 2 and a foul. It's going to be Tice.
He stumbled and was coming out to get the ball.
Young lays it in. The Pacers turn it over. It's been a tough start here for Aaron Holiday.
Yeah, he's just stumbled.
Saturday night, downtown Atlanta. Great to have you with us. First home game of the year, end of the decade. Kevin Huerter, no. Tips to mid-floor and Trae. He'll launch it over Holiday. Good again. 21 for Trae Young. Steps on the gas, gets through the lane, bounces to the cutting Bembry, picked up. Bruno out to Trae. Long bomb from midcourt. Good!
And again, Holiday is in the lane. The best shooter's out there in the middle of the floor. To blame themselves because the chances that the Hawks have given them has been amazing.
Trae lays it in. Hawks by 4. Trae coming down. Millsap shows him a little defensive attention. Trae shoots and hits the three-pointer. Alex Len. And one. Beautiful pass by Trae. Trae off the crossover.
Well, you knew Trae was going to take that shot coming down.
We're trying to get organized defensively. Morris now. Oh, a fake behind the back, and Trae lays it in.
What a move.
Malone stressed to his team today, listen, don't look over at the bench when he hits one from 30-plus feet and say, I didn't know he could shoot it from out there. This guy has unlimited range. Gives it back. Cam up for the challenge on James Harden. All wrapped up and no whistle.
Good no call.
Here's Trae on the break. Leaves it for Kevin. Crab will shoot it. Capella got an arm out there. Allen hustles to get the ball. Second chance, and Trae's long one is good. And with that, the Rockets will take a timeout.
That's a deep 3 there.
Trae, nice move, and puts it in.
The Rockets has definitely cooled off here.
Here's Trae, putting it up and in. Nice drive. And Atlanta, folks, has cut it back to 10.
But the defense was pretty good. He had to get creative on that shot.
102-91, Trae in the paint, scoops to the hoop and lays it home. Trae's got 36. 5 on the shot clock as Trae operates.
Done. Boy, a lot of traffic in there. Trae found enough room to get that one off the glass.
Bembry sticks in from behind.
Spurs continue to struggle on the three-point game. 3 of 14. Atlanta is 8 of 18. That is the difference. That is going to count.
He's upset that there was a foul period.
Well, me too.
Inside.
Wow.
That was a dunk by Damian Jones.
That was one of the best dunks I've seen in a while.
Trae left alone for just an instant, buries it. Trae launching and hits a 3. Little off balance, little side saddle, but down it went. His three-point shot today, 1 of 4. Trae going up and in.
I don't know how he made that shot.
And that's a way to start the second half if you're the Toronto Raptors. Atlanta is shooting nearly 54%. And how about that move?
OG spins, triple team, tried to dump it off and turned it over. Now Collins in a world of hurt. Gets it over to Trae. Bump, hits it.
Wait, no, Hollis should have pulled that out.
Trae lets it go. He hits it! A three-point play with a foul to come.
Offense is clicking with those 33 points in the first quarter, 33 also in the second.
My goodness, Trae Young way off balance. He is not bashful about shooting.
No, he's not.
Trae moves in, gets the bucket, and a foul on Isaiah Thomas. Finds Herter in the corner, now back to Jeff. Short clock here for Trae. It's an and one.
Yeah, right.
Trae launching, hitting. That's a three.
Where was Isaiah Thomas on?
Here is coming up, tipped. Trae beats the horn and hits it! He's done it again! Long one. Trae dials it from deep. Trae, top of the key, works on Smith, puts up the three, hits it! A clock to work with. Trae moves in, draws the contact, gets an and one.
With Luka and KP, I think everybody has an aggressive mindset for the Mavericks this evening.
Oh, wow. Wild circus shot thrown up and in by Trae Young.
Missed a couple here and there. Collins. Now to Trae. Launching. It's good! Oh, he's on it early tonight, fans. Stay right where you are. Averaging just over 3 points a game. 3-year career, two-time SEC Player of the Year at Tennessee. And Trae's up to his old tricks. Up the wing. Edwards defending him. Long one. Good! Oh, my goodness!
Back to a 9-point game. Young looking underneath, and he gets it to Collins. Not an alley-oop, but still a slam dunk. Young, how deep is that? Wow, that was just about on the logo.
Last time we were here, we saw a pretty amazing comeback by the Sacramento Kings.
Trae Young.
Wow, rear view contest by Andrew Wiggins. And Trae Young still knocks it down.
Playing pretty well here.
9 points on 4 out of 5 shooting. Trae with a long bomb and hits the three. Spins, misses. Trae in the middle. They crowd him. Trae will just take a deep three and hit it. Trae with a steal. Trae going up. Blocked. Herter's got it out to Teague. Back it out, fellas. Nope, Trae's going to take it and nail it.
He's got to clog that middle up against this Atlanta team. They shoot the ball from every angle. Yes. You're going to need him on that defensive backboard. Woo!
Including that angle, as Young has given the Hawks an 11-6 lead.
Tristan Thompson with an 18-point first half. I can't believe I'm saying that. Here's Young driving and dropping.
Beautiful Trae, right back at you. See, they're communicating now.
So it's a 17-14 lead.
Whoa,
Trae Young.
What is going on here?
Off the lead pass. Gobert with the rebound.
That's his
and
range.
Young from center court. Yes! Trae Young with the three from center court. But Team Giannis has defeated Team LeBron in the second quarter, 51-30. $100,000 go to the After School Matters charity. Paul trying to rip it out of the hands of Gobert. Here's Young. See Westbrook talking to him, and Young able to blow by.
Conscience at all. These guys have no hesitation.
Trae with the long three. The ball inside, 23-20. Trae, another bomb. And another three-pointer. Trae waits for the screen, gets the contact, and hits it!
Adebayo and Butler.
Trae. Bottoms! Tie game, and Miami takes a timeout.
And they continue now they're starting to switch.
Trae. Oh my goodness! 51-35. Both teams shooting well. Collins gets a dunk. But the Hawks are trading basket for the end of the shot clock. Trae. Back to Collins.
Oh man, what a pass.
Claims it. Looks, spots Trae. Bombs away. Big possession here for the Hawks. Trae, little bit of daylight. Looking, firing. Got it! And a foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. A 4-point play opportunity.
Take advantage of your good defense and run with it. Here's Young hoisting a three. It'll count with 0.5 to go here in the third.
Herter. Trae. Drains it. Got a great look. 50-45. A little finger roll layup is what we're referencing. 50-45 Magic. Trae for three. Yes! It's on Ross. Baseline. Graham gets rid of it. Here's Trae from the logo. Yes! 24 for Trae Young. Harris drives in, tried to reverse him, get stuck underneath the basket.
That's not his game.
Little floater by Trae counts. Harris comes up with it. Hands taken back by Cam. He gets it ahead quickly to Young. No looks at the Teague, and a beauty.
What a pass there by Trae Young.
Hawks firing blanks and an ill-advised lead pass. It was tipped and took a little juice off. It didn't get to Brooks. And Collins, the lob slam, and a Memphis timeout.
High scores on the board here in this first half.
Trae. Wow. 3 threes for Trae Young, and Logo Man makes his return.
Harkless, who finished hard at the rim.
Trae. Wow. Back heel may have been on the logo. Kevin trying to get it back to Trae. He'll launch from the logo. Connects! Trae Young does it again. And this is a 2-point ball game. Julius barrels in, fires, misses. Hawks get time with a 2, win it with a 3. Trae's going to go all the way to tie it. Timeout New York with 15.3. Little 9-footer that time. Trae had a hard time getting that floater going tonight. Off through the wickets and a lay-in for Capella.
Confident in making shots, so he's not afraid to make these types of passes. There's Capella.
Having empty possessions on fast break opportunities, the Grizzlies won there.
And a lob for Capella. And the Grizzlies call for time.
Young the rebound.
Here he is. You got to pick him up.
Yep. A lob ahead to Collins. What a finish for Atlanta. And a foul on Kobe White.
Full speed. Here it is right here. He's going to go. Collins is sprinting like a wide receiver, up, and he goes up and gets it. Foul on Kobe White.
Floor spread for the Hawks. Trae with a step back. And nails it. Arcidiacono on the island.
Well, Arcidiacono, he was like, would somebody come over and give me help?
John Morant together in the first half. We've not seen Tyus Jones here. Oh, wow, what a lob and a foul as Nathan Knight returns and slams.
With his help.
Trae Young, 10 to shoot. Valanciunas has him on a switch. Yes, and a foul on Valanciunas.
He went into his full bag of tricks here. Couldn't get by. Shoots that jump shot.
Young with a game-high 32. Morant with 28. They face off on the Bearhead logo. Young got all the way inside again. And the Grizzlies call for time as they are down 8.
18-12. Hayes has it rejected, and Bruno saves it. What a play. Ahead to Trae. Behind the back. Puts it up and in. Just like that, 9 points for Trae Young. Trae moves in and gets the whistle and the bucket.
He is so good at going to the basket, as you see Detroit.
Grant was terrific in Cleveland, against Cleveland, I should say. 28 points in the Saturday game. Lob to Clinton. He jams it.
He just goes up and over Plumlee. Didn't care if he have a 6'11", 7-foot guy in front of him. Nice pass. And we're talking about Plumlee.
Irving, 18 tonight on 6 of 21 from the field. Slammed down off the window. John Collins put it on the highlight reel.
Trae Young off the backboard. John Collins.
There he is, 8th in the league in assists. He's also scoring 19 points a game. Hawks run it up to Hunter, and he jams it.
Right over Drummond.
And Trae this time breaks it up. From his knees, finds Reddish. Can put on you out front.
You're trying to thread the needle between two white jerseys. You got Trae gets on the floor, nice pass over the top. Probably the easiest two that.
Trae launching, connecting. Trae gets that three to go. He said yesterday wasn't worried.
Collins this time trying to work against Covington. Good sign for the Blazers. Jones Jr. back in the lineup. Young splashes a deep three.
Well, before Damian Lillard.
Covington again, that's quick shots.
And Herter on the breakout lays it in on the reverse. Timeout Portland. Trae Young end-to-end with the assist. Timeout.
Under a minute left now. Young with Cantor defending in the deep waters. Young tries to go baseline. Tough shot.
Yeah, he tried to get it in.
Trae, big lob and a big flush for John Collins.
They recognize the zone, so this is a zone lob. What they do, they run Kevin Herter through, but the way this lob...
This is a place where you need your favorite play. I like Collins and Trae. From deep.
Got
yes.
it!
How you like me now?
To 109 and a turnover.
Oh, very.
Trae for three. And the Dallas lead is cut to 3 with 42 seconds left.
You're reaping the benefits from it, and you've put yourself in the position to win. You know, back in Carolina with 40 seconds left, we out.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
Yes, we got it covered. Great camera work, guys. Thank you. Trae, a long one. Good.
Oh, man, dropped him off and looked him off. Trae, Philly.
Crossover, step back, and he just lets it fly.
Yeah. Heel.
Richardson creeps out on Young. Now a switch. Long three, and bumping into Young is Porzingis. Trae drains the shot, and Porzingis with his third foul, putting Young in position for a 4-point play. Double on Young. There's another nutmeg pass through the legs of Porzingis, and it goes to Collins.
Trae gets it back. Side step to get a look, and drills the three. San Antonio 26-20. Long one for Trae. 11 first quarter points and his second triple.
See if he can keep a little of that magic going.
Behind the back to Herter. His three is good. Trae at mid-floor. We're down to 7 seconds. Trae moves up, got the whistle and banked it in. Crashes into the New York bench. Little bump and run, and Trae was able to get it off.
Trae Young gets into the paint. Alley-oop to Capella. One-handed throws it down.
Yeah, he's been dunking tonight. He's been looking and hooking with the left hand.
Backing up to clear that line and letting it fly. It's not an easy shot. Celtics retake the lead by 1. And there's a nice pass over the top to Collins.
Walker's done a little bit of everything. Tees up Ojale. Missed the three. Now it's Solomon Hill. Good crossover by Trae. Floats it up, and Capella dunks it again. Kevin Herter. Deep three at the end of the clock for Trae. Bullseye.
That was really terrible defense there by the Celtics.
Gets it back from Gallinari. Gets the dribble again. Takes a three and nails it. And it's a 9-point game.
Right to the chest of Capella. 13 for Barton tonight. On the lob to JC, and he one-hands it.
I don't even.
Oh, look at this! Hey, he got it!
Whoa.
Oh, Trae off the back.
Look at this one, though, from out of bounds.
No, it's not going to count. They're going to make him take it out of bounds.
Or Trae just throws it off his back.
They've been able to get.
Well, both teams are getting some serious second chance opportunities, particularly in the fourth quarter, as Young will sweep it around there to Collins.
Well, the Hawks love it when they take these type of shots, because now they can come down and continue to try to cut into the lead.
Behind the back, John rising up, nails a three, 59-53. Here's the setups for Collins.
JC, a nice little rhythm.
One-legged pullback shot, and he's off to a strong start here with 6 points off the bench.
Again, showing his ability to score. I think a lot of people thought it was all about defense for him.
Low turnover game. Trae moves into the lane, puts up the floater. Good. Trae getting it going, and Michael Malone wants to stop the Hawks' momentum with a timeout. Probes, shovels. Trae gets in. Lob to Capella.
He gets by the defense right there with that quick dribble. He goes up, and he's thinking he's going to throw the floater, but no.
91-85 Kings. Still plenty of time left in the fourth quarter as Trae works off the Capella screen. Into the paint. Floater. Lob to Capella.
And Gallinari getting some of what he gave in that first half. Trae Young. Deep three. Oh, he pulled up from Folsom, didn't he?
That was from the logo, Doug.
Knocking it down. And he just came off.
Again, you let him split the double team.
And Herder for the three in the corner. Rebound, Trae Young.
What a pass.
What a pass to John Collins.
Nice play by Trae Young. Play by Trae Young. Rebound and just immediately, woof. That's great vision.
What an impressive start for Atlanta. Pokashevsky has it poked out of his hands by Collins. Trae picks it up. Off the glass.
That's nice. That's nice. Gotta love that.
John Collins, not once but twice, pried the ball loose. Trae looks back, says, okay, John, I see you. And Collins. Step back three. Trae Young's first three of the night. Trae on the roll to Collins for the basket and a foul.
By Trae here, off the dribble, kind of a no-look pass. They go up and get it as well.
De'Aaron Fox has 5 points, 3 boards, and 4 assists in the first quarter. Trae floats one home. Trae Young, his first basket tonight was this skyscraper over home.
He'll put it on the floor, got to the basket, got an easy layup, and that's what you got to do when you're struggling shooting the ball.
Yes, sir. He's not struggled shooting it.
Young driving, cut off, sends it now to Snell, and he got it. Tony Snell with the game winner, 121.
And a rebound by Curry. And there's the steal, Herder. Now to Young. Oh, the unselfishness. Capella with the finish.
Got to swing the ball. And the Hawks, if they swing it a little bit quicker, I mean, they had some open shot there. Trae Young on a deep three. Bang.
What is with a three-point shooting tonight? 15 out of 20. 17-11 Atlanta. Herder fakes Moran out of the way. Sidestep three, bottom.
And the Hawks back to the offense. Trae Young looking for his first bucket. Sets it up for Capella.
Solomon Hill, Lou Williams have come in for Atlanta. They occupy that left side of the floor. Another lob to Clinton. I'm telling you what, Indiana's defense is reeling right.
He just expected that he's a little rusty. Doesn't have the rhythm that you would think.
Trae. Oh, wow, what a shot. Two-pointer. Trae works the clock. Inside of 10 now. Trae back to John Collins. Back to Trae. He'll launch from near the logo. Swing!
Now that's a dagger. That is a dagger.
Orlando leads at 11-5. Trae, topside three, bullseye. Okeke, nothing there.
Nowhere to go.
Capella takes it away. Bogey, what a great catch.
The Hawks come out of this timeout. More focus here.
35% outside the arc for Kobe. Lob, Capella. Boy, Trae makes it look easy, and a foul on Chicago.
For that play. I mean, it's just a well-executed pick-and-roll play by Trae.
Turnovers really hurting the Hawks. Chicago's been cashing in. Loose ball to Trae. Jets end-to-end around Tice. And it drops.
Tice went up on that right side, and
Williams, one of the first half stars for the Bulls, on a John Collins block. Took the shot right off his hand. Here's Trae. Lobbing, Capella dunking, and the Hawks are bouncing back big time.
The Hawks have...
And plays a lot of minutes, 36 a night. Trae inside, hands it over to John Collins, and nobody stepped up, and John jams it.
Well, again, the team...
John Collins with a... Trae on the lawn to Capella. It's like they got the same... That was a Tim Duncan bank hook shot. Old Doop Doop. Inside Trae, pinned to that back. Oh, look at the behind the back to Snell, and he's got the three. How about that pass? That brings back memories right there. The only guy in the arena that knew Snell was open. That ties the all-time NBA record for most players used in a season. Trae, wheeling and dealing, uses the glass and beats the clock. Atlanta ball to start period 3. Great to have you with us tonight here on Valley Sports Southeast. Capella with the catch. And season, Houston was 11-10. They come to Atlanta 17-54. Okongwu with the jam.
How about the pass between the legs by Trae?
And both teams a little bit off. Here comes Young, lobbing inside to Capella.
And this is where, if you're Trae Young, it's time for you to kind of get going.
Underneath by Collins. Here comes Young, all the way to the cup. Here is Young, finds his spot. Young on the floater, puts it in. Trae Young.
Now, excellent pass right here.
Young and Capella, and now Young for 3. Got it.
You know, once again, Bogdanovich was there. Guess what? He took away the driving lane.
Oh, long-range 3 from
Oh.
Trae Young. A 30-footer is good.
Add it up. Not just one thing to culminate. Plus, if you have a guy like Trae Young.
All these months, Knicks fans wanting to know why Elfrid Payton continues to remain in the starting lineup as Trae Young buries a mid-range jumper.
Missed on that one. Young in a rush with the left. Got it. And as we approach 2 minutes to go here in the first period, another deep 3. This one drops. Continue to make Julius Randle play in a crowd. A long 2 by Young in rhythm. Thought about pulling. Got into the paint. And there's that floater. Knicks had an opportunity. Down by 14. Young into the paint. 2 for 6 now in the ball game. Young in a rush. Got it. Got 4 quick points. Young draws the foul. Count it.
That level of competitive spirit has got to be there at that size.
Got to have it. And got to have jumpers that are wet like that. Slams on the brakes. Bullock needs some new brake pads after that. Wow.
Young with the step sets it up for Capella. Capella now sets the screen. Here's Young banking it home. Beautiful pass. Over under to make your picks and compete for a share of $5,000. Good regular season. Step back by Young. Yes. Clint Capella saying the other day that we're going to send the Knicks on vacation as Young hits on the floater.
Young on green. There's that floater again, and it connects again. Here he goes from deep, and on cue, Trae Young with a 3-ball.
Is that he is a great scorer, that he knows that there's so much attention on it.
Stop and jump shot. Young, let's go again. That's their first points in almost 6 minutes. Young with the floater. First half, Young. They get the switch with Harris. A deep bomb. You have to see that. Young got all the way to the basket. Trae Young slams on the brakes. Probing underneath. Nobody stayed with him. Thank you very much. The surest ball handler throws it up, and that is the exclamation point.
Philadelphia lead. Hawks got it to 2. And Young draws the foul off the window. Trae Young. Floater up top for Capella. Trae Young, long three-pointer on its way, and good.
They're doing here right now. They're bringing bench guys, but they're leaving Simmons in there. You have to give him credit because he's shooting a good percentage. There's another lob. To back off of Young here. Brings it across with 3 seconds to go. Young gets down the lane. That was way too easy. Gonna try one from the logo. That one goes down.
Philly's struggling right now. They're off to a 1-for-8 start. Up top, Capella from Young. It's still the interim head coach coming out of that timeout. They get a lob to Capella. He's 0 for 2. Just that one trip. Working with Capella. He'll take it himself. 4-point game. Young fires a combo.
And then they converted on the basket.
In the second half, still sitting on 13 is Young. Young running with Capella. For the entirety of game 4. Got more turnovers than made field goals in this quarter. Late clock here. And a long 3 is good. Simmons now checks Young. Trying to get by him, does so. Layup is good. Hawks down 6. Young with the ball. Builds on him. Gets by him on the screen. Here he goes. And Young.
Based on his history, here is the floater from Trae Young. 4 years there as the head coach. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Young with the alley-oop to Capella. Foul on Bogdanovich. 13 foul. A steal by Trae Young. Young in the open floor. Goes. What a move.
Attention now. Good high percentage shot.
Here's Young. Oh, what a play by Young. Trae Young, 28 points. 11 assists. Young.
Bogdanovich back on the floor with Young. Young for 3. Got it.
Defense for jump shot.
Oh, look at this pass. And Capella. Young, little hesitation. Little floater is good.
That shot a little hard.
2.5 to go. Long 3 on its way. And Trae Young.
Away with it for Atlanta. Lead pass to Capella, who was able to beat everyone.
Something to watch to see if Nate McMillan makes a move here.
Young gets into the lane. Here comes Young. Met by Lopez. Young finding space.
Are you serious?
He's saying there's some chicanery involved here as Young takes all the way. Collins sets the pick. The Young goes right at Portis and scores. Young with a deep 3. Yes. Team defending on Young. Young loses him behind the screen from Capella. The lead is down to 4. Nice pass. Young sets it up.
I think he surprised himself after that quick move on Gallinari.
Nice handle.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's Young. Yes.
Wow.
Pass broken up by Bogdanovich. Here's Young with the lead, and Collins does the rest. Young going behind the back. Young into the lane. Young is able to get the roll. Dribbles with the right hand, but on the drive he goes to the left. Here's Young setting it up for Collins.
This man right here. Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh, no, he Young didn't. With a little shake of the shoulder and hits the 3. Young working on Holiday off the screen from Capella and score. That came up with the air ball. Usually a good free throw in this first quarter. 5-point Buck lead. Here's Young for 3. Yes. Bogdanovich whips cross court. Now Young on the drive and got it over the outstretched hand to the top of the circle. Lopez right on him. Now Young with a deep 3. Young working off the screen and hits. 5 on the 24. Young wide open. No shimmy though, and hits. In this series after sitting out the last 3 games against the Nets. Here's Young with the run. And again, it's Giannis picking him up defensively. And Young! Giannis is 17% from 3-point range in the playoffs. Shot clock is at 5. Here's Young putting the speed on. He scores with a foul on Lopez. The guards, here's Young for 3. And hits!
Lopez had those 4 blocks at the defensive end and then gets rewarded at the other end.
Nice pass! Young puts the move on Holiday. Here's Young down the lane and scores!
Along with 7 rebounds as well, marvelous.
Here's Young, got the step.
Trae. And that one rolls in. 55-49 Hawks. Trae with a runner. That goes. A 9-2 Orlando spurt. Put the Magic up 1. Trae floats it. Hits it. Even with ball right there. DeJounte bouncing. Trae launching. Hitting! Wow. What a shot by Trae Young. Atlanta looking to get it into single digits. Trae will drive on Smith. And it rolls over the rim.
Foul just now on Corey Joseph. Trae Young to the paint. Stops and fires. And it falls. Soft touch.
He can shoot consistently. He learned how to manage his body and to be healthy during the year. And he's, both way players.
And it's 53-49. 5 and 10 till halftime as Trae Young rises and fires and fills it up. DeAndre Hunter gets to the lane. Outside for Trae Young, and he triples. Perfect setup by Hunter.
As we alluded to, his passing, his ability to score just is a tough cover.
Long bomb is good. Nothing but net for Trae.
Warren is in the coaching now. She was a great favorite shooter by UCLA. Nice step back by Trae Young. We talked about it with George Stevenson at halftime, getting a lot out of that dunker area, sneaking behind that back line of defense. The reason why he fell so hard after shooting a jump shot.
Trae Young once again. He is tied it at 104.
Crossover. Here's Young. Foot was on the line, it looked like. And that bucket is good.
Sometimes your rhythm is thrown off when you don't catch and shoot right away.
Trae Young wanted an and one, and he doesn't get it.
Trae Young scoots inside, floats it over Robinson, is good.
5 consecutive points now for Young.
Zion has Trae in a switch, and right away from the sideline, Trae connects. You love him when he's on your team. Trae with the floater. 8 points for Trae in the first period. Hawks by 5. Trae just blows by Graham and throws the floater. Boy, a second-round pick, and Pelicans found a dandy. Trae Young. Collins switches. They get the switch, but another pick there. Markkanen comes over to help. Inside Trae. Quick pop shot for 2.
Hello.
Rebound to Trae.
I haven't taken many shots this game, so that's a tough one.
Time becoming a factor. Trae from way downtown. Trae off the screen. Backs it out. Thibault defending. Nice move. Floater good.
And there it is again, like we talked about with Maxey. Now he has to make a decision.
And he hits it. Trae Young.
Stay on the line. Don't back up when you're shooting it.
13 points in the third quarter for Joel. Trae from way outside. 23 now for Young.
Obviously, a Nick McMillan coach team, this is exactly how they want to play.
Trae Young looking for his first points. He finds it about 17 feet out.
The Bucks matched up against the Hawks. Trae Young had 42 and 5 threes. And Vaughn said, I'm going to do what I normally do. If Trae Young is going to beat us like that, knocking down shots multiple feet behind the three-point line.
It's the second personal on Giannis. Trae Young fade away. Wow.
They're not missing a beat without Marcus Smart. Derek White is rock solid. 3rd assist.
Young throws up the floater that goes.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Trae looking to drive and float. Hits it.
And he's passionate about the game of basketball. And I have to say this, whether it was Taylor Jenkins when he first took over Memphis, Will Hardy and what he's doing.
Murray slides it. Trae. 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. On the bounce, Trae. 24 for Trae Young.
I mean, he was in traffic at the mid-post and was still able to bounce past that through the lane to a charging Lamar Stevens.
Young stops and fires. He scores. Capella in his last 11 games is averaging 13.5 points and 13 rebounds as Young goes high off glass.
Montage 1-2 Gonzaga. Born in Portland when his daddy was playing for the Blazers. The runner by Trae, his first two.
Yeah, he can shoot it. And he's a scorer.
5 seconds, 4. Trae hits the brakes. Now the defense leaves him, and Trae buries it. Trae escapes the double. Goes back at it. Still working. Still firing. And hit it!
Cover as Green scores again.
That's the thing about Trae Young. You see it, he does it again. He creates the contact.
Using those great hands, but I thought it should have been off Murray there.
To play in the third. A long, long way to go.
Rockets doing a better job with Young and Murray here.
We'll pull back deep two for Young. Still goes down.
Well, Murray goes cross-court to Trae Young, this backcourt in the infancy stages of their development. Young able to hit the runner. But Trae Young, who averages almost 29 a game.
I wouldn't have believed you, but I would have taken it happily.
And that big win over the full squad Brooklyn Nets here on Tuesday of last week.
Young jumper over Wagner. It's good. They get another offensive rebound. Capella.
Just too many, Troy. We saw John Collins go down with that ankle injury at the end of the half.
First foul on Kevon. Atlanta's up by 18 still. Here's a deep three by Trae Young. It's good.
After knocking down the mid-range shot, he came down and knocked down a three.
Trae Young taking matters into his own hands. His floater is good. Atlanta Hawks up 4.
Well, coming up on the 2 at halftime, KT, Kyrie stinging the Hornets. Malik Andrews, Richard Jefferson, and Janae Agumake in the studio with all the news and highlights.
Young draws Sumner. Isolation. Young, step back for three. Bottom.
And dwindled down now to 7. 65-58. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Young, Young finally knocks down the triple. It was only a matter of time.
Young missed the shot. Young got it back. Puts it in. Markell now 14 in the game. Young attacking, drawing the foul.
Atlanta last time out. They were down in Orlando, gave up 135 in a loss to the Magic. That was on Wednesday. Bucket for Trae Young.
Get a good look.
Trae Young, a difficult floater.
That's 3 floaters going to his left.
The LaMelo Ball cannot throw a pass from. He is just a master of getting the pass where it needs to be by any means necessary. Trae Young. Terry Rozier, 8 points, 9 assists for Terry.
He likes it when people are running at him.
Trae got it to go. Now to Trae.
Trae's going to take this guy one-on-one. You saw that coming.
And so long, Franz Wagner. Trae working that dribble. Caruso trying to stay in front of him. Back up 3, good. Trae Young, 16 in the first. 59-45. Trae floats it home and gets it and 1. Getting it back from Capella. Trae with the floater.
I mean, one of the things that I think is really challenging since the Golden State game is that he's playing with Kyrie.
Took that away and he went to Thomas Bryant for the assist.
8 times for LeBron. Boy, Young did get the foul call. Got under a minute to play now in the third quarter. Schroeder trying to guard Trae Young. Floater again. You know it's coming. You can't stop it. Collins has fouled out. But now here is Atlanta. Young shoots it, scores it.
It's all right. You just got to make sure it's a 2-pointer.
quickness and the floater of Trae Young. Wow.
Here comes Trae Young. Trae 11 points in that first half, dancing against Fox.
None at 9 in 15 minutes against Miami. Answered right back.
Trae makes a shot there, but that's really the first high percentage shot he's had.
Got about 4 players within 5 feet in the corner. Now with 3, now with 2. And here is Young.
They had him in the deep corner. There was nowhere to go.
He is also, Jim, and I know you noticed this already, not wearing a headband. Young, late shot clock, and he knocks it down. Kawhi now with 10. It's 47-38.
Well, let's see if the defense can get back to that activity this time. Now Terrence Mann went under the screen, and you can't do that. Pretty good stat, right?
Giving up 8 double-digit leads, second most in the league. Young battles back and knocks it down, cuts the lead in half. Trae Young with 16. Young, the floater for the lead.
Murray. DeJounte.
A wide open Trae Young.
And he drills the three-point bomb.
It helps a lot. You play more relaxed. Shot doesn't go, batted out. Koloko, it's a great point. Here's Young firing the 3, and it's good. Young able to get into the lane and just flips it up and through.
You've only turned them over 8 times. Again, that guard play's been great. They haven't beat themselves.
Young, the 3.
Winning at Toronto Saturday by 11, and at Indy the night before by 2. And that's what they bring in to this afternoon. Trae Young 3. Card! Martin. He's got a single-digit shot clock at 9 with a fadeaway and pure. Nice shot, Trae Young.
The floater, got it! You decide, was it a pass or a shot? Trae will tell you it was a shot the whole time.
Hawks season control in the opening minutes of this second half. Trae cut off the pass, now goes back, puts up the floater and gets it. Timeout. Come up with some big nights. 5-0 visitors.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Bob. You don't want to give them energy early as Trae knocks down that jump shot.
24-21 in favor of the Hawks. Holiday kicking it back to Trae. He drives, floats, and hits. Trae looking to drive. That's going to be a good basket. I thought I heard a whistle.
3 really good shot blockers. A.J. Griffin finds Young. The floater from the baseline that time. Tough angle, and now Billy Donovan's got to settle it down again.
See, that just does not look fun to guard at all. Young, a very deep 3 from the outside.
I mean, and intel is still coming in on him.
Certain maturity to his game, despite being a rookie. That's now 5 in a row for Trae Young.
For the Clippers against the Hawks, and now they lead 54-47. Floater by Young trickles in for Trae Young, who has 9.
Well, George gets a breather. 81-73. Trae in the paint, and it drops. 15 points for Trae Young.
And Atlanta shot 56% from the floor, made 8 threes. They make about 10 per game. Number 9, Trae Young with about a 30-footer. To see if LeBron breaks the scoring record.
Yeah, that's what the streets say, right?
Young banks it in.
Inside Trae Young, hammered from behind by Conley after their shooting performance here in the first 12 minutes.
Yeah, credit the defense for the Jazz.
Another deep 2 off the hand of Young. No movement, just stand and shoot.
Just throw it into it. Feed me. Feed me.
Trae Young's first shot, high floater.
This is what it's all about on this end of the court for the Jazz. You need opportunities.
Young, 3, quiets the crowd.
Saban Lee has come in for Phoenix. Trae will float it and hit it. Kicks ball.
How much are you impressed with the Hawks rebound?
Oh, outstanding. And a floater by Trae. Trae again. Deep one is good.
Especially when you're going away from the basket.
Trae, a step back three. Nothing but net.
And it'd be great if you win these games early in the game because you're giving them a chance right now. That was an easy layup there by Trae Young.
So LaMelo's got 7. PJ's got 7. Mark Williams has got 7. And Gordon Hayward's got 8. What a start.
8 points to close this one out. Stop on a dime and shoot off of one leg.
Long one, Trae Young, his first 3 of the night.
It is going to take Atlanta's A game to get out of this deep hole. Starters that began the game for these two teams back out there, and Trae's first shot is good. Allen's just going to stay right with him. Shot clock's down to 5. Trae from the dotted line hits it.
But the funny thing is, Garland doesn't have a single assist.
Trae, touch of the logo, connects. Hasn't met a shot he hasn't liked yet in the NBA. Here comes Young. Trae from the dotted line, banks it home. Trae for 3, hits it.
You don't have to hurry it up. Get a good shot.
5 to shoot. Trae's floater goes. Sideline at 4. Trae looking to drive.
Game time.
Shoots. Hits it! Despite a rear contest from Spencer.
He's in the mix on the glass.
And you know what doesn't show up in the stat sheet? All the screens he sets. Oh, Capella went down. DeJounte looking. Gets it in. Here's Trae. 4-3. Yes! Trae, 2 for 1 if he goes quickly. Banks and hits.
Well, like I said, this team, they play 0 defense. Oh, you know what? You're right.
25 for Lillard, 80-71. Trae for 3. Yes!
This is a very significant victory and an important one at the moment for Miami. It'll keep them ahead of Atlanta, keep them in 7th place in the East. Ridiculous, 67% in this first half and only 2 turnovers. Trae Young passing up the 3. Oh, good selection by Trae Young.
They're going to go with Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Hunter, Collins, and Clint Capella. First shot for Trae Young is inside the paint with the left-hand lay-in.
We've seen it. When you take away the 3, he finds ways how to score off the ball.
Trae Young once again getting into the paint. He has a dozen, Drew. Misses just under the basket. This is getting back on defense. Gets regarding Trae Young. Trae went across and score. Everyone else can kind of get their offense whenever they need it, but it's good to get the PG started early.
Yeah, and you know Monte with this group is more of a facilitator, a guy that's going to take care of the ball and not turn it over.
Here's Collins to a trailing Trae Young. Young in the paint again with the floater, and it goes down. And the Atlanta Hawks with their first lead of the game, leading by 2. That bucket there by Kuzma stops an 11-0 advantage for the Hawks. Meanwhile, Trae Young comes back and squares up, hits that one for Marietta. Fans here at Capital One Arena screaming out defense. Trae Young with a huge deep 3 trying to quiet the crowd.
He will do something that even the great Larry Bird was unable to do in Boston. Trae drills a long one. Next Friday night, Golden State will be here. Trae off the nice shot. It drops.
Yeah, that's their 12th made 3.
Trae from the logo. Yes. He gets it back. 17 for Trae. 93-79. Trae from 15.
You're going to have to get Trae some help early.
Comes back with the floater for 2.
I would run the pick and roll all night long with Gobert. I had a French nanny who gave me that name, and I hated it as I grew. But, you know,
Here's Trae at mid-floor.
There's Rudy Gobert again. He just backpedaling.
And Trae makes him pay. Across to Hunter. DeAndre up strong. Okongwu's got it. That's rejected. Trae with 7, 6 on the shot clock, and Young floats it in. 9 minutes of this quarter. Looking, driving, and scoring. Okongwu comes to set it. Ooh, gets over the screen. Trae backs up. And cooking in the quarter. Trae Young now with 11 points in the third.
We have 2:17 to go with the Hawks leading at 33-30.
Yeah, a lot of points out there.
Young hits the boards.
That could have been amazing.
Trae Young all the way with a floater. That's good.
Taken down by Garrison Matthews, who has come into the rotation here in the first quarter tonight with the Hawks down a wing in Jalen Johnson. Nice drive by Trae with the left hand. Off to Minnesota after the game. Matchup with the Timberwolves tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Trae connects.
Oh, what are you doing? Corey Joseph, I mean, really?
Trae Young rolls one in.
That was just disrespectful. I mean, he just moved out of the way. Just said, excuse me, I'm going to step past you and throw this down.
Trae Young.
He's got 5, 30-27 Indiana. Trae's floater. DeJounte gets the basketball from Brian Forte, and here comes the pass in to Trae. Gets it up and in. Trae with a step back. Bullseye.
Young trying to get himself involved with a step back J.
Second only to Joel Embiid in terms of points per game in the league. Luka at 32-9. Trae up and in. Getting into the paint. Kicks it out. Jalen Johnson. Back to Trae. Looking. Shooting. And hit it. Big jumper for Trae.
That was a big shot.
Trae with a step back 3. He hits the shot and gets flat. Atlanta has won the rebounding war in 7 consecutive games. 32-31 as Trae operates. Off the glass and good. The fans have stuck around now, trying to push the Hawks over the finish line. Trae, yes! Timeout, Doc Rivers.
Johnson shoots a 3, and he's the only person back on a 2-on-1 break. You got to get guards to get that.
Young finally knocks in a 3.
Right? That's not success. That means that, you know, he was able to score and do some things, but his team lost every single game.
Young lays it in.
So this is just the first round in the boxing match. Everyone's just testing each other out, seeing what's going on.
Nice finish there from Young.
Early offense for Boston. He throws it away. That's an excellent steal right there by Capella, jumping out in that passing lane. And this is where Atlanta has to thrive.
That comes Trae Young, 2 of 7. He's got 5 points. He'll try Hauser as well. Step back 3 goes for Trae Young.
Connor's frustrated. He wanted that work inside.
Young will work inside. Clever finish as he hits the layup with the left hand.
Dribbles at Jaylen Brown, and he goes backdoor. The defense is at their mercy.
Associate Rogers lead, but Young immediately cuts 2 into it.
Pass when they help. Just keep it to the basics. Keep it simple. Got to be a lot cleaner with Tatum, too. Make it more difficult on him. They obviously got a lot out of our turnover, so we have to be better on that area, too.
Not a lot of help because of the space, great spacing by the Celtics offense.
Trae Young felt the contact and played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Maybe they all read that.
This too is true, but that's how you respond right there if you're Trae Young.
He passes that ball and you force him to shoot those contested shots.
Here is Trae, and he runs in the floater to start his night.
And
he has made them pay the price. He's got 12 points, matching Tatum for the team lead. Here's Young getting past Horford, hitting the easy layup with the left hand. Run into Capella, you wonder if that caused some contact. Here's Young with the deep three. So Trae Young starting to heat up in the Hawks with an 8-0 answer.
Third play.
Here's Trae Young, knocks it down. Young, much better performance. He had really struggled in this series. Good look, but couldn't hit it. 50 seconds to go. Again, White's got 5 fouls. Got to be careful. Young into the lane. Floater is good. Trae Young with the basket, pushing the lead to 5 again.
Atlanta went 15 of 34 from three-point territory on Friday night.
On game 2, they shot 48. You see Trae Young able to beat the defense down. Keep in mind,
Tyler Ford just scooped up the confetti for a midcourt. Young, fend off, and a jumper. Splash City.
I was young watching. I think that might have been on NBC at the time. Probably.
That might have been CBS.
Oh, CBS. It's just something about that and something about this young man.
Boston has had answers all night long. Shifting gears. Young gets to the cup. 19 for Smart. Celtics in front. Young answers. Cooking from three-point territory. Murray picked up by Brown. All shooting it at 40% from the field. Murray whipping around the perimeter. Young floats it up. Gets the roll. A 7-0 burst for Boston. Young, nylon. It's a 3. Major elevation. Young, a 3. It goes. But a window dressing here for the Hawks.
To me, it comes down to can Atlanta defend well enough, and can that man, Trae Young, find that triple? He is starting to get his rhythm. Quinn Snyder say, as you see Jaylen Brown 4 of 4 here to start the game. They struggle to contain the dribble. They're so active, deflections, they're physical, and they are committed.
16-4 run. There's that teardrop from Young. And 10.2 assists. Nice Trae.
We're going to call that a
2. Young down the lane. Again. Trae Young. Okongwu. Young to the basket off the glass and in. Directing traffic. Takes a long 3. Pure! Trae Young. Hunter. And here's Young. Backtracks. 5-2. Young lets it go. And hits!
Woo! Reset. 5 to shoot. Young inside. Little later. Got it. And he's headed to the free throw line. Under a minute. Young gets it back, resets, sizes up Williams, fires, got it! He is deadly! That's part of the process. He's on a 4-year deal. He's good. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens on this. But he's going to be excellent in this field, and Trae Young able to come right back. Jimmy, what have you seen the last couple of minutes? Well, I've seen the pressure for the Boston Celtics. Young with a deep shot! Collins in a wrestling match on the box. Young instead does it himself. You double team Trae Young out front. Somebody's going to be open. Or when you don't, and he's able to get to his spot.
Off the screen. Trae fakes the behind the back and the lob.
Bob,
you got to be kidding me.
Talk about the plays. Watch the fact. He freezes him, then he gets back and then throws it right up.
Shepard by himself and shoots it short.
76-58. What a pass! What a pass by Trae. Trae at mid-floor, and Springer coming up on him. He'll launch, and he hits it. Wow.
Denny turns it over. She's going to lead to Young, throwing it upstairs. The Johnson left hand, alley-oop. Atlanta, 8 points for Washington.
I mean, Trae doesn't even look and just throws this up. I mean, talk about trusting a teammate.
Wow. 2 at a time and take the threes when they're available.
Trae takes a deep three and nails it. Much like the game in Mexico City. Making his Hawk debut, hasn't played a regulation game in the regular season. But that just shows you, Nick, you got to talk defensively.
You got to get under it.
Whoa, get back up, Mr. Melton. Trae hits the shot. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. That looked like a...
Ran out the paint. Entry to Capella. And Clint's got it. And a foul on Philly. Trae takes a three. Hits it. Trae Young with a three ball to give the Hawks a 40-point quarter as the horn sounds. The tournament game. Hawks looking to go 2-1 and knock off the Pacers. Trae buries it. Back to a 6-point game with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left. Trae with a massive three, rattles it home.
Atlanta now with 90 seconds, a chance to take the lead. Young gives them the lead.
Yeah, it's a two-pointer though.
Chance to duplicate that here. Trae. Good again. That's 5 threes in the opening quarter for Trae. Check the distance. Man, what a shot. Measured at 25 feet for Trae Young. Hawks trying to go up 2 scores. Trae from the logo drains it. How about this three by Trae? Feet in the circle.
72 degrees, man. It's cold out there. We got a cold front coming in.
Trae Young searching for contact. He got the bucket and one. Double digits in that department.
Trae Young is just...
Light defending. Okongwu sets the high screen. Trae coming downhill. Trae gets inside and scores and gets fouled. Boy, what a play by Trae.
The ball, and he didn't. Look where he's at. He's back in the lane. A lot of reaching. Trae gets it off the glass.
Trae trying to create some space against Niang. 2 seconds, one. Finds Onyeka. Yes.
Well, the Hawks are starting to walk.
And there was a foul call. So Onyeka's going to get a free throw. 33 Spurs. Trae. Just a little bit of daylight. All he needed.
Of their own, you see the shot by Bogey to knock down that three, then Trae with the left
shot. He does have 20 points for the 9th time in a Spurs game this year. Just the start of things in the 4th. Great pass from Trae to Okongwu. Foul on Bay. There's that pass out of the double team you were talking about, Nick.
He's strong for his size. And last time, nice little mid-range jump shot.
Anunoby coming off 29 in New York on Monday night. Another flush for Capella.
He was able to turn the corner on Bogey.
Trae with a long three. Hits it. Well, the floor is spread here for the Hawks. Trae out by the logo. He'll take it and make it.
Yes. He's feeling a great recognition, realizing that.
Trae backs up, loses weight, fires and hits a three.
And that's one of those things that the Hawks can exploit when you switch out Dean Wade on Trae.
Trae on the lob to Onyeka, a beauty.
Are you kidding me? What a pass. Watch how he occupies almost 3 guys. Allows Onyeka enough time, and how about Onyeka going to the upper room?
Capella screens for Trae.
You're that backside guy. You have to make sure that you stop that offensive rebound.
Brooks up pressuring Trae. Shoots the three and hits it, and a foul on Brooks. Trae works it. Green on him, but can't cover the jump shot.
But you see that the Hawks are running a double pick. I watched this pick and roll here. He dances on Jeff Green, and when you can turn him twice, that was to the point where he's
back out to Trae. Caleb Martin on him. Caleb at 6'5", long arms, good defender. Trae buries a three.
All the shots he's getting, you see Caleb Martin backs off a little bit. Trae is able to get that three off because, again, his ability to do that will free up.
Trae gets to the three-point spot and connects. 27 for Trae with 1:08. John the paint. Block by Okongwu again. Back-to-back block shots for Onyeka. Here's Trae. Makes it in.
Oh, how was that not of a foul? And watch this. You see John, what looks like it'd be a highlight dunk, and then you see Onyeka with the block, and then Trae getting downhill, being able to look like.
He led the NBA in rebounding a year ago. Trae rifles another pass, and Capella the beneficiary.
And a foul. A decision on him on the dribble out front. And just a nice little whip pass inside, and a foul.
First foul on Sabonis. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Hawks have 5 seconds, 4. Trae coming over. Trae is going to get to the hole, and he's going to lay it in with .6. Trae to get to the rack.
You see the drive here, and Monk tries to go up and block it, but too much body there. But Murray, that's a very poor shot.
Other than the little flurry by Lyles, Sabonis and Fox doing all the fourth quarter scoring. Trae gets the bump and the bucket. So for Murray, that's foul number 4. Trae, monster 3, nothing but net.
Trae knocking down a 3 from the Washington Monument. About how Trae, just look at the distance. You fall asleep, and he's going to make you pay.
Trae whips the pass to Bogey, another 3. Corner.
That was a swing on the base.
Man. And Bogey nails it. Hawks by 14. Gets his own miss. Blocked by Capella. Clint takes that one down. Up ahead, Garrison. Oh, what a shot. He hits it, and a foul on Giddey. Rebound Okongwu. Good D by the Hawks. Trae blows in, lays it in, and a foul on Banchero.
When Trae on the drive here, getting Banchero backpedaling, if you create any type of contact, it's going to go in.
Jalen on the handoff. Trae looking to drive, gets bumped, and he puts it in. What a shot by Trae after the bump by Jalen Suggs.
Suggs definitely a foul. You can't even debate that.
So the Hawks get a 3-point play opportunity the old-fashioned way. Maxson. Murray over to Young. Hawks on a push. Oh, look for a dunk. Score. Hawks come back. The dunk by Okongwu.
It's a 3. And he got another one.
Man.
19 for Trae Young. And gratitude. Trae Young has absolutely delivered here in this first half.
Merrill off the screen. Rebound Bogey. Bogey playing this first quarter like he ended the game last night in Miami. Trae for 3. Around the rim and in.
And this is a game.
Trae's 3 took a victory lap before going down.
I tell you, look.
Trae gets a look from near the logo and hits it. 19 points for Trae on his third 3. 104-91.
Almost 7 minutes to go in this quarter, and they're down
by 5 only after being 20 points in arrears. Trae from deep.
He has 22 points and 11, so he's done a nice job.
Trae, there it is, getting to the foul line. Fouled, and it goes in. Count the basket. How about that shot?
By the 2 guys with that deep 3-point logo range.
10-0 Bucks run ended by that. Look at this.
38 feet ain't too far. Trae's like right back at you. A little step back behind that left break line.
He's really good at finishing right around the rim.
Coaches. Here's a Trae with a 3. But coaches, Brian, always talk about pickup points. But when you're a 5.
They've been shooting an astounding 64% on 9 for 14. You talk about the fact that they had to stop Scotty Barnes from backing down their guards.
Trae
Oh my, yes. Point to the logo, Trae Young. We talk about Trae and the fact that you sit back and he's like, let me see how this logo feels for me. And in case you didn't realize, yes, I was at the logo, Toronto. Look at that. He passed underneath. I mean, God, you had that would be huge.
A nightmare start is not as bad as we had felt earlier. And Trae delivers that three.
Bob Rathman, I'm going to need those Powerball numbers after the game.
Brian.
And again, you called it, Bob. Nice three by Trae Young.
And here's Young.
Well, Porter, that made a nice move there. Fernando got to that ball quick, man. Very, very explosive.
Young tries to turn the corner on Thompson, steps into the corner, and hit.
Oh, what a shot. He was falling out of bounds, John.
This is what the NBA Replay Center reviewed.
He's almost out of bounds. What are we reviewing?
Clearly a three.
Yes.
Trae against Wade. Step back three is good. It drops in.
Friendly bounce by Trae again. And I like the Hawks if they shifted back into a little bit of a 2-3 zone. I like that Wesley Matthews realized that Jaden Ivey is not much of a threat.
And a lob to Okongwu.
Nice pass.
Beautiful. One-man press by Brooks. And Brian, we anticipated a lot of this tonight. Dylan Brooks guarding Trae. He lets it fly and hits the three.
Good sign early, and again, yeah, Bob, you see how the Hawks, and you back off on Trae Young, especially the way he's shooting the ball right now. He'll shoot that from half court.
14 feet. That was a shot Udonis Haslem made. That was his go-to move.
Oh, the logo three for Trae Young.
Whew. Rebound to Capella. Trae, 42 seconds. Sadiq over to Trae. Gets a three-ball look and hits it. Bogey with Bain all over him. Step back three for Trae. Got it. Anything you can do.
I can do better. And here's the thing. Go ahead and put a little mistletoe underneath that one, Desmond Bain. Trae comes back and says, you know what, Desmond Bain? You know what? You reach, I teach. And then buries that three on him.
Memphis by two. Trae crowded in the corner. Gets bumped. Count it. It's an and one for Trae.
Man, Bob, what a game. Look at this. Trae does a good job realizing he's got Robinson on his backside. Gets him the contact.
Trae's going to let it fly. And he connects. First three tonight for Trae. Sumu with his first foul. Here's Trae's first three-point success. Was the NBA's Coach of the Year last year when Sacramento had that marvelous campaign. And a long three to get his night started, Trae Young. Malik Monk stolen by Trae.
How do you make that kind of pass?
Trae, no looks at Jalen Johnson. Rocks the rim with that dunk. Hawks lead at 31-17. Trae had it popped away, got it back, floats and hits. How about that? Remains at 68%. 8 out of 15 on threes. Young on the curl. Trae, backdoor cut. Bay with a dunk. Trae go to work quickly. And a corner look for Onyeka. Trae, nice lead, bounce pass. And a foul.
Pass that you're going to see. That is outstanding.
Just led him perfectly. Jalen looks ahead to Sadiq. Off his hand, but back to Johnson. Cross court to Trae. Open over Batum. Got it. And Trae has career three, number 997.
I think the Hawks need to move. Got to move without the ball.
Trae surrounded, but got it to Onyeka. Put it in.
And you know, but they let the trap off, and he was able to get to the basket. And folks, with the foul.
But then fell to the Knicks in the playoffs in just 5 games. New York really took the physical battle to them. 16. I think the Hawks might have to crowd him a little bit more in the third quarter. Trae! Oh, nice!
A little ball fake to set up that.
Trae with a super move underneath. Watch this. Fakes the behind the back, right up and in.
A lot of ball handling, not enough ball movement.
Trae, no looks into Okongwu. Oh, that was sweet.
But this assist here is nice over the top.
Break, try to draw the foul on Diabate. Trae outside the logo for 3. And that is come up with 5 steals, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds in 1 game, making them pay out front. Got bumped from behind, hits the basket. 48-40 Atlanta. Trae, how about that? Now they're in a zone. Murray follows Trae all the way to the sideline. Trae lets it go and hits it anyway.
Well, right now, Sacramento is playing crazy basketball.
Trae for 3, drills it, and it's a 109-104 game. Trae for 3.
Be a part of that.
Trae, nice pass, sets up Jalen for the jam. It's White. Kobe still off the mark. And long lead sets up the dunk for Dyson Daniels.
One of the things, too, you see the Hawks are doing a good job of challenging. What a dive!
Oh, right on the button to it. It gives you, on the same possession, a second effort and a third effort. He just does not give up. Trae nails a 3. A drive, a denial by Okongwu. Lead to Trae. He fleets it back for Ricochet. And another Portland timeout. Trae knew he had the rookie behind him. Ty Jerome with the good hands, 8-7. Trae, a logo 3.
Oh, man!
Are you
kidding me? Whoa, they're talking about silencing the crowd.
Trae. Oh, he is feeling it right now. Trae needs help. Finds it in Ricochet. Mitchell on the rookie. Now has Trae to deal with. From the corner, swish, and Donovan Mitchell can only shake his head.
It'll be Trae Young. He wanted to go to Capella on the roll, but that was taken away.
Yes, AD's got it. Trae with the steal. Picked it off from LeBron at midcourt and drills the 3-pointer right in LeBron's face. Boy, how about the play here by Trae Young? Rips it right away from LeBron and then drills it. Hawks trying to win it, not give the Lakers a chance. Back to Hunter, back to Trae. He'll take the 3. Game! 134-132. Trae backing it out. Wanted to work some clock. Hunter covered up by Davis, got it right back to him. And Trae drills the biggest shot of the night.
Here. And Young, they leave him wide open. Young able to rip a 3-point.
Trae working against the back. Trae with a logo 3. Nothing but net for Trae Young.
Made him pay for it.
115-1 out to Nance. Trae again. Runs it in with another 3 at the end of the shot clock. So by Veet. Back out to Trae. Just off the logo, drills it. Trae with a deep 3, swish.
And Bob, we just talked about that. Trae spends a lot of time.
4th assist for LeBron. Trae gets in the paint and drops it in.
Now, how did Trae move that big guy out of the way?
Sexton for the tie.
Oh!
Hawks don't have a timeout. Trae from midcourt to win it. Yes! He hit it! He hit it! Trae Young hits a 3 at the buzzer.
Trae Young!
Atlanta wins the game.
My. Whoa, Trae Young!
Can you believe that?
This Bob, Trae Young gathers himself and says, "Good night, Utah. We are out of here. Thanks for coming out. God bless."
Woo!
Man, what a game.
Atlanta wins it 124-121. Colin Sexton. Young fakes the behind the back, rolls it to Capella perfectly.
Then little hesitation, gets Plumlee to bite on that, throws it up, and then
Really good. He's gotten a few steals off of some of them errant passes. And you're going to leave Trae by.
Logo 3 on the way. But here's the dare me 3 by Trae.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? One of the best shooters in the league.
Bogdanovich up to Young. He's crafty. So good at processor. Look at him. Just waits, reads. What's there? If Luke would have
sets that screen. Trae puts it up.
Oh,
and
okay.
bangs in a three.
Okay, it doesn't have to be a pick and roll.
Not exactly how you draw it up, but they don't ask you how, they ask you how many. Crucial now, 98-97. Trae puts it up. Got
Bam! Right where he needed it.
Trae Young comes through again. Got the guts of a second-story burglar.
And here's the thing, they always say shooters shoot to get hot, shooters shoot to stay hot. Trae comes up.
Johnson pushes it up. The Hawks number 3 in the NBA in pace. That's one thing the Knicks like to slow them down a little bit. Young finds some room. His three-pointer is good. And a quick 6-0 start.
Steps back. Misses. Onyeka saves it. Over to Hunter. Not a beat. Slides it over to Trae. Long three is good.
2 for $1.
6:45 to play. Hawks down 3 key guys. Trae from the sideline. Yes!
Trae Young. That's when
he's an extremely productive player. And this time the Rockets booted their own ball out of bounds. And Trae Young, some contact, leaned in, threw up the three.
It was cut off by Siakam. Here's Trae. Head fakes, moves to the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Trae puts up the corner three, good. Right in front of the Pacer bench.
As you watch it here against Siakam, he gets that one high and quick.
Good defense by Trae. Rebound to Trae. Hawks have 4 seconds, 3. Trae gets it down, beats McConnell, gets a lay-in at the buzzer. With 14 assists. Get it and go, young man. And a great bucket by Trae to end the Trae. Oh boy, that clock is really a factor now. Beasley with the airtight defense. Step back, fire. Got it! A three-pointer for Trae. Timeout, Detroit. Goodness, Neek.
This is a crazy shot.
I mean, Beasley is in his jersey. And the Motown stomp.
Hey, after a play like that, he deserves to do that.
My goodness. He steps right over Malik Beasley. The Pistons have 1.6 to tie it or win it. Let's send it over to Tab.
After last game, Trae Young told me that he wants those moments, and I asked him about the most.
We'll bring it out front against CP3. 3 on the shot clock, got to get to work. Puts it up, and it's tied! Trae Young, ice cold!
Trae gets free and lays it in. First Atlanta bucket for George Niang. Trae, good again.
Look at everybody running their lanes, Bob. Look at everybody running the lane.
That's the jam. Backs it up. We got 5:15 left. He'll take the deep three and hit it.
And on that last hit, he called for the pick and then
Baseball down the floor, broken up by Gay.
Good recovery by Mo Gay.
Here's Trae for 3. Drills it. 42 for Towns. Here's Trae. The deep three is good. Trae Young's got 26.
Way to get that one back.
The Hawks. Karis LeVert to Trae. He'll pull the 3 and nail it. Dyson Daniels. 24 points in the first half. And a 3 coming back the other way for Trae. Hawks have caught a break on off night for Hero offensively after 40 last night. Around the back and into Mo Gay for the jam. Timeout. And Eric Spoelstra is some kind of hot at his team. Look at this. Gets around Hero. Finds Mo Gay. The defense evaporates and Gay gets the jam.
Trae, that's a marvel with his passes. That's a wonderful setup.
Legs underneath him and is getting his win about him.
Trae's got Capella on the roll. Oh, banks it in. Count the basket and a foul on Miami.
Watch him come off this pick, and then you see the defender right there, and he slows up just enough to realize. You see Highsmith touches him, and then he controls.
Trae Young right down the lane. High archer over Edey is good. What a shot by Trae Young. He had to throw this one over Mount Everest.
He shot this one high.
Do take it away. Good hands defensively. Trae with a look ahead to LeVert. Oh, my! How did he get that shot off? You're ahead. That game clock runs, and the shot clock doesn't. Trae. Oh, look at the shot. This is what you're talking. And a steal by Trae. Over to Dyson. Back to Trae. 3-ball. Good.
And that's just terrible offense.
Trae gets through. Got it off with the left hand. And count the basket.
Well, you don't.
This is some move by Trae. Watch him change hands after the contact to get it off. The foul charge to Diamante. Here come the Hawks again. Trae in the middle. Behind the back to Daniels. Gets it on the glass and good. Timeout, Charlotte.
Down, as you see again. Hawks do a good job of being able to challenge, and Trae's off to the races.
And Ricochet reverse. This team will turn it over. Trae with a monster three. He connects. 12-point spread. Trae buries Atlanta's 22nd three. Out by Terrence Mann. Trae gets into the middle. Left-hand runner, good.
Yeah, man, there's no money in the bank.
Trae, what a move! Oh, my goodness.
They're coming down full speed, changes direction, behind the back.
And a turnover for Brooklyn. It's going to be Trae. Through his legs, off and up to Ricochet. Timeout, Brooklyn. How about this? Zaxby's saucy, spicy, extra hot.
Yeah, they put a little hot sauce on that one there.
Proud of how they've come together after all of the changes. Turnover, Young, unlimited range for Ice Trae. Winner gets the 8 seed. Get it in for Young. 4 seconds left. Young makes his move, drives in, ties the game. 1.3 left. 106.
Shield Wiggins off there so that he couldn't get the block. That is just incredible.